and I hope Chris Detergent is gonna come. Okay, there you go. Gotta make sure I can just see the titties, but I can talk. There we go. So yeah, and this is a stream with Chris Detergent because he was the same stage as me. So yeah, just waiting for him to join. Why I mentioned him because he 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 usually joins when streams is dead. Yeah, let's show you this. Able to the video back. It's kind of hard to display that, but it is. Can't see the little guy though. You can like peek it out. That makes sense. There we go. Just wait for him to join. Oh, someone is joined. Hello, everyone. Hi, Zerbio. Bye, Zerbio. Okay, 2 people just joined. Hi, Mimix. The. What do you mean the? Or is that you? Whoa! Extreme time. Hi, Donnie. Donnie, wait, you're the one of the only people I forgot to ask. Donnie, I forgot to ask which today would be without like the PFP and that stuff. Even though my PFP has changed, now it's multiple teddies, which one would I be? I forgot to ask you, Donnie. That's today? Okay. Today's paper. Just waiting for Chris to join. I don't know if he'll join what happened, but I don't know. Do you have Roblox? Used to. I actually have a account that's inactive, but I don't play Roblox anymore because of what games are on it nowadays. Yeah. The fun book. When Yes stole a little bit from Alchemy. Well, not stole, but what would be dealing with Ben? What Coach Boys did to Yes, because they clearly originally I thought they were just lazy and didn't change the design. Just waiting for Chris still. It's been about like 5 minutes. Well, now 5 minutes. Donnie, you can keep asking questions if you want. It only seems like Q&As and AMAs, but sometimes they're targeted to specific people. Maybe because of the connections to collection status. Hello there, Lucas Hannell. Well, whatever language you're speaking, I'm saying hi because it's what I see. I remember Teddy Ruxpin. Which one did you have, Lysac? I'm a Teddy Ruxpin fan, so. Hold on, I have something that might actually bring it back. If you stay on the screen. Oops, that's not really good. Who is? Hi, Donnie. Oh, you have to stay left, it's fine. This is something that make you nostalgic, Lysac. The airship. Yeah. Congrats, your first wife. This is not my first, actually. I had a couple that I've almost did and a couple I parted due to controversies. But usually my lives go unlisted after they're done. I have one that I might actually re-unlist so people can check it out. But thanks. I wonder where Chris went. Chris the Jersey. I don't know if he's ran or anything. No? Two. Why are you saying two so much, Zach Levy fan? Stop spamming. Yeah, stop spamming, Zach Levy fan. Oh, wait. I'll have to time you out. I meant to say, yo. It kept on correcting it too. Wait, Levy fan, have you answered the question about the Teddy Ruxpin I am about the PFP yet? I told Donnie because he didn't answer. Have you answered that one yet? The Teddy Ruxpin I would be without the PFP. Like, I keep accidentally moving the live. Are you having bad Wi-Fi or anything? Sorts? Which one? Which one I am? No, my Wi-Fi fine. Okay. Weird. Is the Apple Pay? I don't know. It could be just a bad update. I don't know. Or maybe not been updated yet. What is this spinning book? Okay, that was strange. Which said luck? Which one you are? I don't know which one you are. Let me think. You? That's hard to say. You're gonna be like a 2006 or 2017 by opinion. But like, yeah, I think you would be one of those two. You're like wild, crazy, and you like to talk and explain a lot, which is why I choose to be you like a 2006 or 2017, but maybe a 2006 because those have like a lot that's explained and they talk a lot. Save for the video back. Good. Save. Those are awesome. Again, did you hear my question about which Teddy Ruxpin am I For the non-PFP, which one am I? Your thoughts. Also, Griffin, for you, the Teddy Ruxpin I think you are is the original because you're very innovative. Ruxpin, Ruxpar. You, what the? What is that? What happened at the end? What is a Luxpur? Snowing with Chris. Chris, please join the stream. I don't know where you've been. I hope I didn't mess up anything. Oh. I think I would be the original Grubby Badger. Okay. But what about me? What about me? Ba 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 ba. I like the light by Thank you. Ba 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 ba. Where's Raven? Raven, have you answered my question? I told you what saying blinks and gulps. Oh golly gee, really? Want to see something that you might not have? I can't find the post, but I think you are 1998. Okay. Most of y'all might not have this. Big Bird Story Magic. Cough, cough. You saying cough, cough? I'm a bird. What do you want to do? What you want to do? Read it to us. Okay. I tried to. Big Bird can share. One day I woke up very early. I rubbed my eyes, stretched, and looked out of my nest. There, on my mailbox, were a brand new pail and shovel. The pail was bright blue, and it had a big red bow around it. The shovel was red. I looked at the tag tied on the handle. It said, "Dear Big Bird, I think you know what to do with this. Love, Granny Bird." Gee, I wonder what Granny Bird means, I thought. I walked down Sesame Street, hugging my new pail and shovel to my feathers. I never had a pail and shovel before. "Hey, Turkey," called Oscar the Grouch from his can. What are you going to do with that pail and shovel?" "Oh, hi, Oscar," I said. "Well, Slimy and I could use them to dig for worms," Oscar said. "Well, how about it?" But I didn't want to share my new pail and shovel with Oscar and Slimy, and I really wasn't sure I wanted any worms in it. "Gee, Oscar, not now. Sorry." And why I walked away fast. I added fur from parts Teddy to my 1981 and it looks really good. I'll post a picture of it. Okay, let me get back to reading. I almost bumped into Ernie and Bert. "Hello, Big Bird," said Bert. "Look at all the bottle caps we found for my collection." "Those sure are nice bottle caps," I said. "And that sure is a nice pail and shovel," said Ernie. "Could we borrow your pail to carry the rest of the bottle caps?" Well, Figgy Fizz bottle caps were a lot better than worms, but I wasn't so sure about it. What if the bottle cap scratched in my pail so it wasn't pretty anymore. What if Ernie and Bert forgot to give my shovel back? I hesitated. I hesitated. I didn't want to share my new pal and shovel with Ernie and Bert. Never mind, said Bert. I bet you're going to make a sandcastle in the sandbox. We'll come see it later. Do you know where the best place to find Night Night tapes? Because I can't find them. eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and that was 2 places. Like, you can find some on eBay. Try to search there's one is the Come Dream with Me Tonight one, and yeah, if you just search Teddy Ruxpin VHS 1998, you'll probably find it. I walked through the park to the playground sandbox. How do you make a sandcastle? I wondered. I had seen people make sandcastles, but I had never done it before myself. I sat down in the sandbox. I scooped sand into my pail with the shovel, and then poured out the sand. Sorry, this bug. Into 3 piles. I wonder if this is what Granny Bird meant, I thought, but somehow I didn't think it was what Granny Bird meant. Look, it's Grover. After a little while, Grover came along. Hello, Big Bird, Grover said to me. I could not help but notice that you are trying to build a cute and wonderful sandcastle. Grover sat down in the sandbox. If you put water on it, the sand will stick together. Let me take your adorable little pail and fill it with water from the fountain. Well, I said. Betty Roo stepped into the sandbox. Would you like to share my watering can, Big Bird? She asked. You can use it to sprinkle the sand with water. Then you can use your pail to make towers. Oh, thanks, Betty Roo. I said. I guess you can share my pail. I took her watering can and handed her my pail. If Betty Roo could share her watering can with me, it seems as though I had to share my new pail with her. It was hard, though. Okay, I just heard a little noise. Nice story. Okay, let me keep going. It was hard to let go of that handle. I sprinkled the sand with water, and Betty Roo showed me how to use my pail to make sand shapes. She packed wet sand into the pail and was turned it upside down. Then she carefully whipped the pail off the sand. Oh, Betty Roo, I said, that's great. Now it is really starting to look like a sandcastle instead of just bumps. Oh, I am so excited, cried Grover. Building the sand's fun. Hey, everybody, I called to my friends. Come and look at the neat sandcastle we're making with my new pail and shovel. Hey, Big Bird, me want to share work on sandcastle, cried a familiar voice. It was Cookie Monster coming over with Prairie Dawn to help. This castle needs more delicious towels. Towers. Towels. Cried Cookie Monster. This fort needs windows. Windows and doors, said Prairie Dawn. Let's make a tunnel between our castles, Grover said to me. Other friends came to help build the sand city. This castle needs a moat, said Betty Roo, and she began to dig. And a bridge to go over it, said Henry Monster. Ernie and Bert came to see what everyone was doing. Look at that neat sand city, Ernie, said Bert. Right, Bert, said Ernie. Bernie. But I think. Oh, hi, King Robot. Hi, King Robot. But I think it needs some special decorations, don't you? I think it could look a lot fancier. What do you think, Big Bird? Sure, I said. Sure, I said. The fancier, the better. Good idea, Ernie. Bird answered. How about some shiny, fizzy fizz bottle caps on the turnips? I couldn't believe that Bert would share his fizzy fizz bottle cap collection, but he did. Oh, get that. When all the castles and forts and bridges and roads were finished, everyone stood back and admired the magnificent sand city. Gee, everybody, I cried, our sand city is so beautiful. Honk, 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 honk the honkers. Thank you for sharing your pail and shovel with us, Big Bird, said Henry Monster and the others. I smiled. This is what Granny Bird meant. The end. So, Donnie, how was that? Let me put the book back. That's a lot of reading. Phew. I do read, but usually I read in my head. It's 0 a.m. It's 12 a.m. But hi. Cool. Cool. I was trying to read not correct, but he said cool at the same time as girlfriend. If King Robot is here, I forgot to ask him the question. If I was a continuous member of the PFP, which one would I be? King Robot, if you are here, can you answer the question? The story. Yeah, I know what you were talking about. It's cool. Yeah, I know. King Robot, if you're here, and you answer the question. Hold on, I should mention more people too. Re-mention Christopher. Be right back. There we go. I don't know what the. There we go. I don't know what to answer. It wasn't directed to you. It was directed to Robot. You already answered, didn't you? Do you know what you answered? What was the yellow screen? I was adding more people, and I was re-mentioning Christopher. I was currently just adding folks, but I'm back. She's back. Yeah, I guess what? Do you have face boogers? No, I don't have boogers right now. I'm not gonna show my face. What? I said I don't have boogers right now. I have Facebook. Oh, I thought you said face boogers, not Facebook. I don't have Facebook though. I don't have Facebook because I just don't want to use it. I thought you said Facebookers. I don't have any Facebookers either. just waiting still for Chris. It's been now 25 minutes. I think he is not active. If you want to keep asking me questions or anything, you can. I read it all. I read it all. My headphones just turned off. Yeah, but I used to have it. Hold on, show you on your stream? Just dedicated to talking about Taylor Swift stuff? Hold on. I'll show you one.